this world weak, and Allah grants them, they grow to establish themselves. The image for the Ottomans was a tree that spread from east to west. And it kept 600 years or 800 years, long time. Same in Andalusia, 600 years, 800 years. Then comes down. European cultures spread and came down. Egyptian cultures, African cultures, Chinese cultures grew up. Allah gives each group a time. A time. Each one stamps or paints a picture according to their characteristics that Allah gave them. Allah said, we made you different nations and colors and tribes, languages. You take something from each one, not so you hate each other, to learn something from each one. And each one has their time to be on top. The tapestry of Islam is woven with the threads of each culture that came. In the time of Prophet ﷺ, so Umayyads, and Abbasids, and Seljuks, and what kind, Ottomans, and different kinds, and to the modern era. Each one left their weave, their stamp, they wove something into the pattern. If you try to take it apart, Quran says you'll be like the woman who pulls on the thread and the whole garment comes undone. You can't. You have to take it as it is. You have to take it as it is. Islamic history can be confusing. History can be confusing because everyone puts their point of view aside. We're asking to follow our Sheikh's, Shaykh Nazim's holy order, that it was the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his prophets. Kunu Rabbaniyin, Kunu Rabbaniun, Kunu Rabbaniyin, be Rabbaniyin, be for Allah, be someone that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends his glorious tajalli according to the level of that person, what they can carry. Be like that without studying. If you study, you come up with one idea. Awliya were taking their learning from up. I said something in Hussein's group this afternoon that Sheikh Hashem reminded us of. He said there's 124,000 awliya on earth at any one time, representing 124,000 prophets. Peace be upon them. Each one of those awliya thinks he's taking from prophets, his inspirations, his fulfilled up. He said, no, it's not like that. Each one of those 124,000 is taking from 7,007 awliya arranged above them. And each one of those 7,007 thinks they're taking from prophet. They're seeing it that way. So no, they're taking from 313 executive committee, I don't know what you call it, Diwan, above them. Then each one of those 13 is taking from 7 kutubs. Kutub Ahkam, Kutub Mutasarruf, Kutub Irshad, Kutub, 7 of them, 5 or 7. Each one taking from prophet? No, each one taking from Rawth, the chief. That one is face to face with prophets. Yudabiru Amr. The order descends to levels. We're asking through these sahbats to be on our level with our Shaykh. We can't say we're jumping to the divine presence, Pasha, to Allah. Jumping to Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Pasha. We don't have the rank for that. To be with those awliyas, no, we don't have. Mulana Sheikh Nazim used to say, if Allah wants to make an ant to give us, guide us, He can do it. We're on the lowest level. We take something, we can't even say inspirations, it's high. We take lights and hudur presence from the holy presence. To sit in the sahba, Shaykh Naqshband said, Tarikatuna sahba wa khairu fi jamia. Our way or our to us, tarikat is sahba, to sit together under the eyes of the Shaykh. We take from Shaykh Naqshband's holy nazar, holy presence, coming through grand sheikhs to him, to Prophet, from prophets, coming through shuyukh, grand sheikhs, coming to Mulana Sheikh Nazim, coming to Mulana Sheikh Hashem, coming to our group. Any group that sits, any two people sits on the tarikat and asaf wa khairu fi jamia comes that blessing. Prophet said, so any two of my ummah sits for my sake, my hand is over that group. Allah said, any two of my servants sits for my sake, my hand is over that. But we only perceive according to our istidat, preparedness, what we can carry, what we can understand. If I was to rip the covers away, no one could carry it. The elite people of Bani Israel, they said to Musa, he went to Turi Sinin to speak with Allah, Kalim Allah, and they said, show us Allah, we want to see him. And Allah gave them a lesson. One drop or less than a drop. The mountain was turned to powder, and Moses, the Shaykh, like electrocuted, and the elite people from Bani Israel as if dead and had to be raised up once again. We can't carry that. Let me see Allah. How we can see Allah? You can walk on the sun. It's nothing. It's one dot that He created out of trillions, or quadrillions, or quintillions. You can't put your foot on even one piece. Grant us through these holy days and nights of holy Ramadan more good thought, good inspirations, or good feelings, good openings to be through this time. This might be Laylatul Qadr any night now, 23rd night. Prophet said, look, especially in the last 10 nights of Ramadan, especially on the odd numbered nights. Look, Allah may send. He may send something. Nothing can stop him. We have to reach the tajalli of Laylatul Qadr. Might be every night Laylatul Qadr. Allah can give every night to be Laylatul Qadr, every second to be Laylatul Qadr if He wants. Never know. وَمِنَ اللَّهِ تَوْفِيقٍ بِحُرْمَةِ أَبِي بِحُرْمَةِ الْفَاتِحَةِ. آمين. أشهد